There are three types of food hacks. The genuinely useful tricks that are simple to try out and solve a real problem. The less useful hacks that appear clever but solve problems that no one ever has, such as leftover wine. And the downright absurd, why on earth would you even try to do that kind of hack? As evidence of the latter, when researching for this piece, we came across the story of a woman who skewers her lamb roast with fizzers rather than garlic cloves and rosemary. Yeah, those sticky pink candies. That particular tip went into the "we don't think so" pile. I'm Mike with List 25, and today, in no particular order, we bring you 25 incredible food hacks that'll definitely make your life easier and save you from attempting any recipe incorporating chocolates into your potato bake or Fritos onto your salad. But before we begin, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. Seriously, it helps us out. The views have been back up lately. I think you're all realizing we're back, but I don't think everyone does yet, so please keep the word going, keep spreading it. Really helps the algorithm so we can get our everything out there. Helps us bring you more great content. Join our Discord. Basically, just interact with us. That's the best thing you can do for us. I appreciate it. I love you all. I say that at the end, but I mean it. I really, really do. With that all out of the way, let's go. "25. Get rid of soggy sandwiches." If you like a soggy, watery sandwich, then you must be one of the 1%. For the rest of us, there's an easy fix to prevent soggy sandwiches. Simply place ingredients like sliced tomato or cucumber between two layers of paper towels for 5 minutes to reduce the amount of water seeping out. Cucumbers are gross. Mike hack, don't use cucumbers. Ew. This will absorb any excess moisture before you add them to your sandwiches. Spreading butter, cheese, or mayo on the bread first will also help act as a barrier to protect your bread from the more watery ingredients. I'm sorry. I know people are gonna go, but it doesn't taste like anything in that exact voice, which is weird. Exactly. It doesn't taste like anything. So in the middle of my sandwich, or my biggest pet peeve of that is I have to get it in sushi, no cucumber. I would sub it for avocado. Just in the middle of my food is a taste void of nothingness. I don't want that. Cucumber's gross. I love pickles. Mike hack. No cucumbers. You're welcome. 24. Use an ice cream scoop for meatballs. Forget about meaty fingers and ugly misshapen meatballs. Use an ice cream scoop for portioning your minced beef mixture, and you'll always wind up with that perfect spherical end product that's uniform in size. If you're scared to try it out, we rounded up an easy how-to. Simply put part of the meatball mixture in one hand and use a scooper to make equal-sized meatballs to place on your baking sheet or inside your pan. After scooping, gently roll them in your hands to form round meatballs. You can lightly moisten your hands with water to keep the meatballs from sticking while rolling. And voila. Didn't know we were going French, did you? Boom. We just got French up in here. Make sure you don't have ugly balls. Check out that tip. 23. Softening butter quickly. When it's time to butter your buns, leaving butter sitting on the counter for 60 minutes, isn't ideal. Especially if you're on a tight schedule. My God, I think this was done on purpose. To expedite the process, you can use a cheese grater to turn that butter into smaller pieces, or a rolling pin, but first place it in a plastic bag to thin it out. If you prefer a more civilized approach, you can cut a stick of butter into around 8 pieces. Creating more surface area and airflow will allow the stick to soften faster. Buttering your buns, making your stick soften faster, that's what we're good at here. 22. Prevent fruit salad from browning. You've probably heard that a bit of lemon juice can keep apple slices and other cut fruit looking more appetizing. 1 part honey to 2 parts water works similarly without the sour taste of, lemon juice. If you wondered why lemon juice works, well, we've searched for the scientific answer and discovered it. Lemon juice's citric acid, vitamin C, and honey peptide inhibit the oxidation process that causes discoloration. Soda water has been shown to do the exact same thing, so you now have more than one option to keep your fruit salad looking pretty. 21. Peeling your kiwis in a flash. Because kiwis are small and delicate, the fruit, not the bird, Using a the New Zealand people. Using a standard paring knife or vegetable grater could easily ruin your fruit and remove significantly more flesh than you had envisioned. Again, not the bird or the people from New Zealand. Instead, slice off both the tough ends of the kiwi and scoop out the middle with a spoon. I can't get through this now. The spoon's form exactly resembles that of the kiwi, delicately releasing the sour-sweet treasure from its skin. Remember your dash of soda or honey to keep it fresh and beautiful until you're ready to eat it. 20. Rescue a salty soup or stew. Have you ever been in the middle of making a delicious soup or stew only to discover that it's overly salty? We've all been there, trying to artfully dust a sprinkling of salt over our boiling soup or stew, but ending up accidentally pouring most of the pot's contents. In the future, don't worry. We found the perfect food hack to save your meal. Should this happen, simply peel and add 1 to 2 whole potatoes to your pot and let it cook. Once the potato's been boiled, remove it and you're done. Normal salt levels will have been restored. Can you use those potatoes to make French fries? Or are they like wasted now? Only one way to find out. Let us know in the comments below. You do it, not me. 19. Stop cheese from sticking to the grater. I'm gonna give it a grater. I was gonna grab a cheese grater for this one, but I don't know where I lost my cheese grater. I don't know how that was possible. Are you fed up with cheese clinging to the grater? The first technique is to place your block of cheese in the freezer for 15 minutes before grating to harden it up and make it simpler to shred. Part of the reason for smushed cheese is heat created by grating friction. Science. Before grating the cheese, spray it with cooking oil or lightly cover the grater with oil or butter. This will result in a harder surface that is less likely to stick. The little curls will fall off the grater like nobody's business, leaving you with delicious cheese. Still can't believe I lost a cheese grater. How does one lose a cheese grater? I don't have a hack for that. 18. Easily remove eggshells. Deviled eggs, anyone? It may be a protein treat, but those obstinate eggshells can be extremely difficult to remove. Here are a few pointers if you love a boiled egg but need help with removing the shells. Begin by cooking the eggs in boiling water. Yes, how you prepare them does matter. Once cooked, immerse your eggs in an ice-cold bath for a few minutes to cool completely. Then gently fracture the shells and peel them off in the water or under a cold running faucet. 17. Save your ice cream perfectly. Do you ever get an overpowering longing for ice cream only to find it frozen solid in your freezer? Probably not this one. The good news is that there's a simple solution. Put your ice cream container in a plastic bag, squeeze out all the air and seal it tightly. By keeping the air out, your ice cream will stay delightfully soft while preventing freezer burn. You can also cover the ice cream with wax paper before putting it back in the freezer. Wax paper barriers also prevent freezer burn. You know what also prevents freezer burn? Eating all your ice cream in one sitting. I'm having fun with this list. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. What a stupid hashtag. Don't get me started on that. Well, now I have to finish it or else it's going to melt while I do the rest of the list. You guys want to watch me finish ice cream? Oh, okay. No. Okay. While we're on the topic of ice cream, I need to know. Do you guys bite your ice? You want weird Mike facts? How do you eat your ice cream? Do you like... Oh, God, I can't believe I'm doing this on the internet. Do you... It fits with the rest of the list. Do you lick it? Do you go... Are you one of those? Or do you like bite and chew? Because that's me. Like literally, I guess turn away if you're sensitive. I can literally jam my teeth. All right. I have no problem with that. I bite and chew my ice cream. So, let me know in the comments. Hashtag licker or chewer. Oh God, this list is getting out of hand so quickly. Let's move on. I'll just keep eating the ice cream in the meantime. 16. Get more juice from your citrus fruits. In what might be our favorite hack of the day, We would like to let you know that you get more juice from any citrus fruit if you warm them up before squeezing them. I promise. Try it out by microwaving your favorite fruits for 20 to 30 seconds, then slicing and juicing them like you normally would. The heat from the microwave causes the cells within the fruit to rupture, releasing more of the delicious juice. Also try rolling them back and forth with your palm before juicing to help break down the fruit's membranes and allow even more juice to flow. 15. Make the perfect pancakes every time. Pour your pancake ingredients into a squeezy bottle and squeeze into the pan for perfect pancakes. Using a squeezy bottle gives you excellent control over the amount of batter you pour and the size of the pancake. If you feel inventive, you can use your pancake batter to create fun designs such as swirls, hearts, and other shapes. Our top tip, if you have yet to hear it, mix in some soda water with your pancake mix. Adding a splash of fizzy water to your batter can make or break it. The result is a light, fluffy pancake that just melts in your mouth. 14. Cling film for poaching eggs. We came across this great advice if your efforts to create the perfect poached egg always end in disaster. Extravagant disaster. Place a bit of cling film in a bowl, lightly grease the inside, and then crack in an egg. Gather the cling film sides together and close it securely on top. Cook for 2 to 4 minutes in boiling water, depending on the size of the egg as well as how soft you want it. 2 minutes will leave you with a beautifully runny yolk. This has gotten away from me, but it's okay, we're having fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? Let me know in the comments below. If not, sorry. 13. The easiest 3-ingredient cookie recipe that works. Everybody needs an easy 3-ingredient cookie recipe in their lives. For the perfect 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies, add 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of your favorite peanut butter, and 1 egg together in a bowl and mix. Spoon clumps of your mixture onto a prepared baking tray, push them down with a fork, and bake for 15 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit. Remove them from the oven as soon as they turn golden brown. I should also mention that these cookies are gluten-free. That makes them an ideal and quick dessert for anyone who's gluten intolerant. Mike's hashtag Mike tips. What did I say it was? Mike hacks? Kind of rhymes with life hacks. 1 ingredient cookie, just eat the dough. Don't even bake it. Just take a spoon. Yeah, you're getting some extra hacks here. 12. The time has come to cook rice in the microwave. If you're still making rice on a stove, the time has come to just move on. Cooking rice in a glass bowl or jug in the microwave is very easy. Cook for around 15 minutes with 2 cups of water per cup of rice, and remember to add a pinch of salt. Allow it to steam and fluff up by covering it with a dish or lid near the end of the cooking time. You will never have to stir your rice ever again, and burnt pots will be a thing of the past. Although, my girlfriend and their family, they do that, what's it called? It's the burnt pieces. That's heavily sought after in some cultures. I love the burnt pieces at the bottom. Crispy rice, crunchy rice, something like that. It's delicious. 11. Reheat rice with ice cubes. Let's stick to rice for a moment before we move on. We all love rice, but rice has a particular problem. You can't cook it in exact quantities, especially if you have kids at home. Leftovers are common. Microwaves can be helpful when it comes to reheating rice, but ice cubes are the cherry on top. Before reheating the rice in the microwave, place an ice cube on top of it. The ice will not melt, but steam the rice, making it delightfully fluffy and tasty yet again. 10. Use a cupcake tin to bake egg muffins. Not only are egg muffins a great breakfast, snack, or lunchbox treat, but they can also be made with leftover ingredients or a solitary sliver of ham. Chop up ham, red peppers, onions, or mushrooms and briefly saute before spooning into a greased or prepared muffin tray. Pour over the ingredients and bake for 20 to 25 minutes at 200 Celsius or 390 Fahrenheit or until your muffins are beautifully puffed up and brown. Be sure to add some cheese if you want to get your family hooked. 9. Make your own chocolate croissants. If you like chocolate croissants or croissants, I have good news. Making your own version at home is spectacularly easy. All you need are some chocolate chips or grated chocolate and some puff pastry. Cut the pastry into squares, then diagonally slice each to make little triangles. Sprinkle chocolate in the center. Hey, chocolate in the center, just like this. Then roll from the wide to the pointed edge and fold to create a crescent-like croissant shape. Brush your croissants with a bit of whisked egg and place in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes at 180 Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit, or until your crust is crisp and slightly golden brown and the chocolate is melted. 18. You don't need an oven for mug cakes. While I'm on the subject of pastries and all things good, some of you may think I'm exaggerating when I tell you mug cakes will change your life. But I'm talking about a personalized dish of scrumptious cake that can be created in less than 5 minutes. There are countless mug cake variations that you can dream up in your microwave. Experiment with what you have on hand. The best part? There are no dishes to wash and the cakes are ready in minutes. If you think it's too good to be true, I dare you to give it a shot. If you appreciate cake and baked products as much as I do, your sweet tooth has met its match. Progress. 7. Get frothing. Sort of. There's a little bit of magic bestowed on each of us when we order and receive our favorite caffeine drink at our favorite coffee shop. A wonderful calm, even if it's only for a few minutes. We can't bring that magic home, but we can tell you how to have a barista-style coffee moment in the comfort of your own home. Fill a jar halfway with your preferred milk, screw on the lid, and shake. When the foam forms, remove the lid and microwave on high for 30 seconds. Your froth will have doubled in size and be the ideal topping for your home-brewed coffee. I really like that chocolate cream cold brew at Starbucks. It's fantastic. Although my favorite coffee, feel free to steal this. It is a iced coffee. It is a Reese's iced coffee with, it used to be Cold Stone creamer, but they lost the branding, so now it's just like sweet creamer. Oh, it tastes like melted Reese's ice cream. 6. Get going with mug omelets. An omelet in a mug might sound weird, but it's quick and easy and leaves you with fewer dishes to wash. Whisk together an egg, 2 egg whites, spices, and some grated cheese or ham. Place the mixture in a greased mug and microwave for 1 minute on high. Stir and cook for another minute on high. While many microwave recipes produce a poor substitute for properly cooked food, microwaved omelet is surprisingly delicate and delicious. If you're aiming to eat healthier, this method of cooking eggs will also significantly cut down on extra fat. It's healthy. Trust me. 5. Make hash browns in your waffle maker. Waffle makers aren't just for making waffles. You can make omelets, quesadillas, and best of all, even hash browns in them. Spritz some oil or non-stick spray into your waffle maker first, and simply add your favorite mix. When you prepare hash browns in a waffle maker, you get an even cook, gorgeous crisp on both sides, not to mention a soft, smooth potato interior. And you get all this without having to turn or fuss over the potatoes that might come apart in the pan. 4. Try cooking bacon in the microwave. When we hear the word bacon, apart from the immediate brain muscle memory of its incredible smell, we immediately picture it sizzling in a frying pan. However, there are easier ways to prepare your favorite breakfast meat, such as, your microwave. Before you run away in disgust, try this at least once. Place a paper towel on a dish and arrange the strips of bacon on top, not touching. Cook for 3 minutes on high, covered with another paper towel. Give the bacon a minute or two to cool down before transferring it to another paper towel to absorb the excess fat. The next step, you can thank us later. Just make sure it's not crispy. Crunchy bacon's still awful. That can be crunchy. That's meant to be crunchy. Meat, not meant to be crunchy. Absolutely not. Who wants crunchy meat? I'm not kidding. Name another meat that you like crunchy. Fried chicken doesn't count. That's not the meat. That's the skin. 3. Microwave garlic to get rid of the skin. There are only a few things more unpleasant than peeling fresh garlic with its hard and sticky, odorous residue that just clings to your fingers for days. Luckily, we came across a very neat hack on TikTok. Next time your recipe asks for a clove, microwave it for up to 30 seconds. That terribly little icky skin will just peel right off. The only snag? Well, depending on the power of your microwave, 30 seconds may turn your garlic mushy. To be safe, start by cooking it for 15 to 20 seconds to find your microwave's sweet spot. There's another way. I do know this. Basically what you do, you take your garlic, you break all the cloves or whatever, you throw it in there to the skin and everything. Not a lot. You want maybe a few, maybe a handful. You take 2 bowls and you like put them together and you just shake vigorously. It comes out. So this one works too. Try both. Let me know which one you like. Hashtag Mike Hacks. You're getting like way more than 25 items. What a deal. For free. 2. Cooking a whole bird evenly. This coming Thanksgiving, when cooking an entire turkey or chicken, remember to ice the breast of the bird. As dark thigh meat takes longer to cook than white breast meat, cooling the breasts will guarantee even cooking. We know what you're thinking. Icing? Yeah, because that's what we're thinking. It's more straightforward than it sounds. When you take the turkey out of the refrigerator to bring it to room temperature, put ice packs or bags of ice on the turkey breast. This simple trick can make the breasts up to 15 degrees Fahrenheit colder than the rest of the bird, which means they can take up to an hour longer to cook than if they weren't iced, which allows the dark meat enough time to cook without drying out the rest. 1. Use a hand mixer for mashed potatoes. Using an electric hand mixer is a simple alternative for individuals who would rather avoid the repetitive arm exercises that comes with mashing potatoes. A hand mixer not only saves time, but also ensures a lump-free mash every time. However, please note that we recommend a hand mixer, not a hand blender. A hand blender, or immersion blender, will extract too much starch from the potatoes, producing thick, gluey mashed potatoes. As an added benefit, when using a hand mixer, you can add more liquid and oil while avoiding releasing too much starch from the potatoes. If you hadn't known that before, well then, you're very welcome. So, what other food hacks are there that we may have missed? Let everyone know, including me, in the comments below. And as always, like I said, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Damn it! Join the Discord. This list really got away from me. But I hope we all had fun. Again, let me know in the comments below if you guys had fun. I had a lot of fun doing this one. I had fun doing them all. So thank you so much. I love you all. And as always, I'll see you next time.